Hey guys, it's Craig at Area 419. Let's mount your Area 419 match scope rings. This is going to be the quick version. If you want the long detailed why we're doing everything we're doing, we're going to link to that in the comments below. But if you've got 2 minutes and you've got 2 scope rings, this is how we're going to do it. So I've set it up on the rifle. I know it's in basically the right spot. I put the rings on the rail in a greased or a wet torque environment. Again, long version of the video in the comments below if you're curious as to what that is. I've got the optic on the rifle and everything is loose. You can see it wiggling, you can see it turning. This is rough set. I know this is about where my eye relief's gonna be, but the way that we're gonna tighten things is going to be relevant to the way the scope rings are set onto the rifle. So here's how we're gonna do it. The first step is we're gonna walk in and we're gonna get to torque on the top rings. Not gonna level it yet, doesn't matter. We are aligning rings to your scope and then to your optic. Full torque on top, then we get to full torque on the bottom. Then you can take those rings off and you can level. As we go through, we're gonna go fast motion. Thank you, Bryce. And we're gonna get this thing done really, really quickly. And it's all gonna be torqued. It's all gonna be done to spec. 18 inch-pounds on the top, 36 inch-pounds on the bottom. Really, really well-aligned rings. And we're gonna show you something at the end. All right, so we've got it set up, everything's tight. I know that this optic is mounted appropriately, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those top rings off in fast motion and show you why we do it this way. All right, so the top is loosened. You saw us do all that. I'm gonna take these top rings off, and what I have now is the bases of my Area 419 match scope rings perfectly set on my rifle. They're squared into one another, true with one another, in line, and they're mounted the best that they can possibly be on your Picatinny rail to receive the optic. So guys, this is the best way that we know to make a ring. This is the best way we know to mount a ring. So between those processes, if you want to put an optic on your rifle the right way, this is how we think you ought to do it. Got any questions or comments, drop them below.